decided to be not off camera today, but on camera today.
And you decided to mute my mic. You wanted to off my
honorable,
mic.
Off your mic. I'll off
right,
your
good
mic.
evening, Lagos. Welcome to the Thursday's edition of Evening Rush. Of course, with Precious.
All right, so Lagos, let's run you through the hot topics very quickly. On the hot topic this evening, very quickly, we'll be forced to export 97% of our petrol, Dangote refinery warns.
And this says bandits block Zamfara highway, abduct travelers.
Okay, I was going to actually finish with those NNPC
Petroleum.
and Dangote issues, yeah. As NNPC works to clear fuel backlog, reopens purchasing portal, and still NNPC demands permanent office space for its staff at Dangote refinery. I don't understand. Is it Dangote NNPC venture? Is it NNPC Dangote venture? I don't understand. Go ahead, please.
And NNPC is working to clear fuel backlog, reopens purchasing portal. This is according to them. We hope that works.
And Nigeria's economic challenges define known theories, principles. Now, one done for University in Naitokam. He said that is Nigeria economic challenges. They say it define known theories. The theories, all the theories of the scholars, it defies it rather, and it defies every principle. Be like saying last, and that's spiritual problem. Maybe say the thing gets.
And this says reps postpone resumption from annual vacation. Okay, they postpone their resumption.
They want to remain.
And they will be paid salaries too, right?
Stop it. Body is tired. The body
and then
is
Tinubu
weak
meets
and
King Charles at Buckingham Palace.
All right.
Perhaps we'll know what they discuss.
Yeah, we did also say that bandits block Zamfara highway, abduct travelers. Yes, and then there's this very gruesome story here, and I just thought to bring it to the fore. Husband dismembers, that is, you kill the woman, cut them pieces, then carry on grind. Okay,
that sounds like premeditated murder there.
Going to political conversations now.
Okay, talking politics, I saw this right now. Yes, PDP declines as APC 16 others signed Edo election peace accord.
Aisha Yusufu Abure breaker over management of Peter Obi's campaign funds. Lagos, these are the hot topics that we have. Let's take a quick breather. When we come back, we'll begin to dissect these and other conversations after the break. Stay with us.
Empty hunger.
To the blaring horns of a hustling city, the loudest voices of the common man got a medium to be heard.
This particular administration, they were coming unprepared.
It's not a bad thing to renovate the president's lawn.
Through top-notch programming, unbiased reportage of news, sports, business, entertainment, and cultural documentaries, Voice of the People 90.3 FM became a symbol for 21st century media. And now, a new baby is born. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV, youthful, full of vigor and pressure for excellence in the continent's media space, exposing the wrongs, applauding the rights, dissecting the news without fear or favor, through factual and accurate stories and contents.
Corruption kills three things that makes a society.
Representing the interests of the people and giving them a voice. Voice of the People TV is here to stay towards building a fair society. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television, truly a voice for the people.
The Evening Rush with Precious, featuring sound and informed guests across various sectors to discuss matters arising on Hot Topic Party.
What was the rate of inflation? And then what was the exchange rate?
Intense conversations, critical analysis.
What is wrong with us 200 million people? We can't even give ourselves.
We sometimes disagree.
When we say our GDP, it's not an oil-dominated.
To agree.
Like what's going on here? I saw that.
On Hot Topic Pali, Monday to Friday, 6:15 p.m. to 9 p.m. 90.3. Voice of the People FM. Lagos. Now you have a voice. Yes, you're welcome back. It is still 90.3 Voice of the People FM. So let's get started very quickly. On the evening rush this evening, Dangote Refinery has said that it will be forced to export 95 to 97% of its premium motor spirit petrol because of low patronage by marketers in Nigeria. Now, this is as the 650,000 barrels per day indigenous oil firm revealed that only 3 to 5% of petrol marketers are willing to buy its petrol. The Vice President, Oil and Gas at Dangote Industries Limited, Devakuma Edwin, disclosed this yesterday Wednesday during an XP session organized by Nairametrics. He gave insights into the challenges facing the Dangote refinery and the country's oil sector, or oil and gas sector as you may call it. And I'm quoting him that he says, "I'm selling 2 to 3% to small traders who are willing to buy, while the rest 95 to 97% I'm forced to export," he said, while speaking about quantity of the refinery's products sold locally. Now, the development comes as Sunday's date for NNPCL to lift Dangote Refinery's fuel approach without a visible plan. Recall that the president of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, announced Dangote Refinery's first petrol rollout. He, however, disclosed its distribution to marketers is dependent on NNPCL. That is, its distribution to marketers is dependent on NNPCL. And I do not know why NNPCL has to be responsible for marketers' acceptance for distributing Dangote on the Dangote's crude. But let's quickly just follow up on some other stories about this, as the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, has announced that its purchasing portal will reopen once the current backlog of petrol order is cleared. Now, the portal was shut down due to significant backlog, which marketers claim has led to round-tripping of product supplies and increased prices. So, according to Olufemi Shoneye, Chief Corporate Communications Officer of NNPCL Limited, he said, "We have a significant backlog to address. The closure is intended to prevent us from holding marketers' funds for an extended period. It will be reopened once the backlog has been sufficiently reduced. We're working to address it as soon as possible." Bottom line, they are making an effort. But let's go back to that Dangote issue, as the same NNPCL Limited has asked for office space for about 10 of its staff at Dangote Refinery as part of their crude supply deal. Oh. Now, according to Devakuma, in that meeting, he said NNPCL made the demand since they will be supplying the crude, overseeing the production, and buying back the products in Naira. So it could make them get office. They made it see what they do, koro. Okay. Edwin also explained that Dangote had agreed to the federal government's proposal to sell products from NNPCL to the government in Naira, despite the likelihood of financial losses. So that is to say that since NNPCL is giving them crude in Naira, they too will sell product to NNPCL in Naira to make it easier for the country, so that it will not put too much pressure on the already weak Naira currency. Well, Barrister Darlington is here with us. Today is Thursday, so good evening, Barrister Darlington, and thank you for joining us.
Good evening,
Barrister Darlington. This Dangote NNPCL business venture, it's Triad business venture, Dangote federal government NNPCL business venture. We like to really understand what is going on. First off, let's begin with the first conversation that just 5% of marketers are willing to buy from them. And Dangote had stated himself that marketers buying from Dangote Oil or Dangote Refinery will be dependent on NNPCL. That is, for marketer to buy, it would depend on how NNPC body language be. Why should it be so? If NNPCL is a limited liability company, independent, different, and Dangote is an independent company, different, and these marketers are also independent, different, why should they depend on one person to know where to buy or where not to buy? Not only one person gets shop to buy something now. If you go market, Barrister Darlington, not only Chuku the shop, you go buy rice. If Chuku did not get rice, Sikira get rice. You know go buy rice for Sikira hand. If maybe you know like the rice where Chuku they say you the other day, maybe you feel like say it too the rice. You know like the one way rice too much. You want the one way be say the soft where. Because doctor say me chop soft rice. So we need to understand what's going on here.
Thank you, Precious. What is going on here is that thing that you and I supposed to, you and I refused to probe when it started. Yes, when this OVH started with an NPC, Shebi Nigerians kept quiet. They didn't know what was going on. I said it here. You didn't pay attention to that, Abi. Now look at the result. Remember, initially, they told us that they have paid 20%, they have invested 20% in Dangote refinery. At least, if that statement was true, we say, okay, maybe NNPC, they want to oversee their investment in Dangote refinery. But we later came to hear that it was only 7.2%, and that Dangote refinery had paid off. Even before the refinery started, they had paid off. So, what is the interest of NNPC in this matter? That is what Nigerians are supposed to be asking, for us to know what is going on. They are not even happy that this refinery has come up to refine fuel. They are not happy at all, because Dangote is a businessman. They want the same corruption that is the food that is pervading in the NPC. They want to transfer it to Dangote refinery. That is why they want office in that same company. These other places where they were bringing this fuel before, did they have office there?
Like Malta?
Yes. Did they have the NPC? Did they have office in those places? You can see how we destroy our own. Somebody is telling you that the Nigerian economy does not have any head or tail. This is the reason. A company that you're supposed to cherish and pamper. Look at how they want to destroy it. They want to run the man out of town. The only thing that is going on here now is what? They want to bring corruption into this Dangote refinery. If not, why? Dangote is supposed to say to anybody now, why are you insisting that it must be your own? I have said it here. The day Nigerians will realize what is going on in NPC, they will shed tears. I thought they said when Dangote come on board, it will be huru for everybody. Now look at what is going on. Before you know it now, the man will stop producing. Before you know it now, Dangote will stop producing, because they will not allow him to make profit. They are going to breathe down his neck, telling him all manner of conditions. And when the man look at it right, left, and center, he say, "Look, there's no need. You close shop." That was what brought Kaduna refinery down, Port Harcourt refinery down. Just imagine. Look, it's so annoying, seriously. There are some wicked people in this country. They don't want anything to move. Whenever they see something that is going to work, they say, no, it will not benefit us, let us kill it. They want to make maximum profit. Don't you know they have calculated what will happen if they allow Dangote to go solo? That's why they want office there, to be checkmating him.
But that was an agreement between them and Dangote.
Who told you that? Who told you that? How can you enter such an agreement?
According to what Precious read, they said according to that was according to the agreement they had.
This agreement started when the man wanted to roll out.
But suddenly, remember that they are giving him oil.
Really?
And in turn, he's also giving them refined products at a particular rate.
Precious.
In Naira.
Hold on.
So they're giving him in Naira. He's going to sell in Naira, even though we're not sure of at what rate exactly they're going to be. You know, the transaction would take would hold in Naira.
Okay, let me ask you.
Sir?
When they were taking this crude outside here for somebody to refine and bring back, did they give them that condition over there?
You know that Barrister Darlington, you know that before now we're still not very sure, or the the content of the direct sales, direct purchase of the crude oil and getting fuel has not been very clear.
It is what they told us. Yes, it is what they told us. Remember, they said they have stopped it. They told us at one time they are no longer going through that route. They told us they have stopped it. So what are you now saying? One of the reasons why Dangote is even listening to them is because the man wants to cut his losses. Because he didn't envisage what is coming up now, because he wants to roll out. He didn't envisage it. He never knew that they have laid a minefield for them. They have laid ambush for him. That is why immediately they see that he's want to roll out and he doesn't want to abide by their decision. They started with this corrupt merger OVH and NNPC. You and I didn't know where that merger was going. You didn't think. Why can't you ask yourself, why all of a sudden a small company swallowed a big company like NNPC? Can't you see there? That was why this thing started. But most Nigerians, some people were talking from both sides of their mouth. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the merger. Hey, Kiniko. I was just looking at them. This is the reason. They want to prepare ground for Dangote.
All right.
You can see it now.
All right, let's move on to talking about economic challenges now still affecting the country. The national chairman of the Association of Vocational and Technical Educators of Nigeria, Professor Effiong Asukwo, has expressed concern that the country's economic uncertainties have defied known economic theories and principles. That is to say, like our problem is looking like it's spiritual, like Pastor Yudepo said.
So science no fit define our problem.
Asukwo made this statement at the 32nd International Annual Conference held at the University of Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, with the theme I Vet in an era of economic uncertainties in Nigeria, challenges and way forward. While noting that the precarious nature of the situation calls for urgent solutions, Asukwo stated that the conference aims to provide solutions to nations' challenging economic situation. According to him, let me quote him one line: "There is no doubt that the country is facing serious economic uncertainties that defy known economic theories and principles." Barrister Darlington, you remember that Pastor Adeboye has said a couple of times, more than once, that especially in this Tinubu's administration, that our problem is spiritual. Although during Jonathan's administration, he blamed the then government. He even was one of the people who occupied Nigeria then, when Jonathan wanted to remove fuel subsidy. Do you think our problem is spiritual in this country? Leadership problem?
There is nothing spiritual here. Promise.
Sir?
There is nothing spiritual here. If other economies are facing the same problem, it's okay. It is worldwide. Maybe God has decided to get annoyed with everybody. Nigerian problem is man-made. Pure ED. It is man-made. Things that are working seamlessly outside here in Nigeria, it become a hydra.
Why is it so? What is the problem Nigeria has?
Because you have the wrong people in the right places. People who don't have the interest of you and I at heart. People who are not patriotic. People who are too selfish. People who are not tired of making money from you and I. That is the problem of Nigeria. I am telling you that if some people have the opportunity, they will sell Nigeria and pocket the money and tell you to go and look for another country where you can call your own. Are you not hearing how much people are collecting right, left, and center? No, are you not aware? People that are stealing trillions out of you. What does that tell you? This money that they are stealing, it is money that they would have used to repair the country, but they prefer to put it in their pocket. And you are not asking me, how did Nigeria get to this level? When you are seeing it with your naked eyes. Can you just imagine? We see our problem looking at us in the face, and you are asking whether it is God or Satan. We are the one that created all this problem now. As for Adeboye, since he knows the spiritual problem, and he's a spiritual man, what is he doing about it? Why didn't he pray to God to put Osibajo, his son, there? I don't like it when all these men of God come and talk. You don't know where they are going. If you are truly, you say you have a direct line to God, call him now. Call him to answer you now. The same way Elijah would have called God, or Elisha, or the prophet. They would have called God to come and do, you go to Asorok, give them ultimatum that God who said, if you don't stop this plane you want to buy, something will happen. If you don't do this, they will sit up. But none of them will have the God to come and tell me every time spiritual. Do something, you're a spiritual man, do something about it so that I will take you serious. So let nobody blame God.
But Barrister Darlington, this one is a professor, he's a don of a university that's saying anything.
No.
He said, this is a don who has gone to school and studied different theories.
I know.
He said there is no theory academically to define what Nigeria is going through. Neither is there any.
Listen very well. Listen, so that it doesn't look as if we have examples, tons of examples to give you. When Anambra was becoming an embarrassment to Igbo people and Southeast, under Bajunuju and Ngige, Precious,
sir,
immediately P2B came into Anambra. What happened? Didn't things change? I'm talking of an Anambra where Bajunuju closed school for 2 years. Because the Dubai brothers were breathing down his neck. Whenever they collect money from Abuja, they will share it and pocket it. There will be no money to do anything. But immediately P2B came into Anambra, what happened? Didn't it change? Pressure, did it not change? Answer me now. That is the same way it will happen. When somebody goes to Abuja and use our money for Nigerians, things will change. That's why they don't want to hear.
Are you saying that our politicians don't actually use our money for our Nigerians and they use it for their personal good?
Exactly.
Do you have an example to cite?
Oh my God, Precious.
Sir?
Listen very well. Now, since you want an example, don't stop me.
You know we're educating Nigerians now.
Don't stop me. Don't stop me.
But we don't have plenty time more.
Don't worry.
Okay.
When you deliberately bought SUV for your lawmakers at 160 million per head. If you buy that one, the one of 50 million, what will happen? Will the car not take you anywhere you want to go in Nigeria?
So Barrister Darlington, remember that one. Let me answer. It's not like I'm taking, speaking for the House of Rep. But Nigerians heard when a House of Rep member said that they need the cars to be able to, because of bad road, and they have to travel. Imagine traveling from Abuja to the east. Have you passed that Benin Okene road? All those very bad Kogi Okene, all those areas. Barrister Darlington, so you need cars that are rugged and bulletproof, so that it can. And if it's not. Sir?
They made a mistake. They should have bought an armored tank. The armored tank, the one that told you Bello sees, they should have bought several of them so that both terrorists and bad road will not stop them. Precious, have you seen any of them driving on the so-called road? When there are private plane and
so you're saying that even the 160 million naira car, they don't travel with
it's a waste.
Hey.
It's a waste. I'm telling you, it's a waste. They're not using it.
Is that a fact?
It's a waste. I said, how many of them will travel?
Okay, so you just gave me one example now, and I have given you reason why that is an example.
I told you now that
why they did it.
The money they invested on those cars is useless and wasted, because innocent motor would have given them something even stronger, our own here, so that money will be inside this country. Precious, do you know the greatest problem we have? Let me tell you. Whenever they make a budget in this country, Precious, 80% of that budget, that money is leaving this country to contractors, to the one they will steal, to the one they will go and use to buy luxury goods outside Nigeria.
Did you hear yesterday that one cocoa house in Ibadan got contract to do street lights in Lagos for about how many million naira? Good. Is that the kind of thing you're trying to tell me?
I am telling you.
You're saying
this money will be going. That's how they be paying this money. And because of their collaboration with their foreign partners who are here to make us, they will be signing a contract. This Calabar Coastal Road now, do you know how much is going inside there? Do you know the people that, did you see the controversy involved with that thing? That's how your money is leaving this country. That's how they are taking away your money. Then tomorrow they say there's no money. I am telling you, have you seen the example I'm giving you? Tell me I'm lying.
We'll go and borrow, sir.
You go and borrow. And they use it for luxury goods, Abi. Are
we buying luxury goods? Barrister Darlington, are you saying there are expenses that government embark on that is luxurious? Most of them are necessities.
Oh my God!
Every single thing, like this vehicle is necessity, so that they can discharge their functions and go see their constituents and move into the terrain of their constituents.
The president's security too.
It looks like two of you have gang up against me.
No.
Hold on. In India, which is the biggest, the largest democracy in the whole world. Are you aware that in India, you can't buy any car outside the ambassador, which is designed, constructed, built and finished in India by Indian engineers?
Because they have a law to back that up now. We didn't make it a law here now. We've not domesticated any law that makes it compulsory for us to do that. So it's
Are you serious? What stops you from copying such example, please? What stops you? That is where you have a thinking government. So I'm telling you now, why your problem is man-made. You created it. Why can't you say no? All these laws here that we're wasting money outside, giving people our money. Let us put it here. Is that not something you're supposed to do?
Okay, sir.
So why have you now resorted to calling spiritual matter when it is man-made matter? That's why God is not interested. This is not the first time, this is not the first time we are hearing this. Under Babangida, he told us that he doesn't even know why the economy of Nigeria has not collapsed. Because he started the structural adjustment program, SAP, all the permutations under Chuo Congo, debt equity swap, what is it called? Exchange of naira. He started all this economic jargon that didn't help anything. At the end of the day, Babangida got tired and said, he wondered why the economy has not collapsed. So that will tell you that we created this problem.
But somebody once also said that you people have so much money that the problem is how to spend it.
So the white man is helping you to spend it. I just told you here, go and look at the budget that you passed the other day. At a point, you are running 4 budgets in Nigeria. Where are the money?
All right, so Barrister, let's move to another issue. Now, speaking about our House of Representatives now, they have shifted their resumption date by 1 week. You know that they are on recess, Now, members of the lower parliament were scheduled to return from their annual vacation on Tuesday, September 17. But their resumption of plenary has now been moved to Tuesday, September 24 at 11 a.m. Now, the statement by the spokesperson of the House, Akitunde wrote to me, said the decision to reschedule the resumption was communicated to members through an internal memo by the clerk of the House, Dr. Yahaya Danzaria, based on the directive of the House leadership, not through their email addresses.
So
the reason for the shifts in this date of resumption is unknown. They didn't tell us why. But Rotimi further revealed that the House reconvenes. It will inaugurate the new Board of Public Complaints Commission, PCC, and the Joint Senate House ad hoc committee on the petroleum industry investigation on September 25. So, Barrister Darlington, they are on 1 year recession. They have gone for for some weeks. They now added 1 week to it without telling us and explaining to us why. And we are paying them salary. So, I was going to ask you as a lawyer, is it legal for us to query and find out why they're taking 1 more week in recession without specifying?
You said, is it? You're supposed to be protected. You can't even try this abroad. For what? Precious. 80% of these lawmakers, they are not even in Nigeria. They are enjoying themselves somewhere outside here. 80% of them, go and check. What would they be doing here? When they have a lot of cars to go and spread outside here. They are not in Nigeria. I want to do here that America, their president, when they want to go on vacation, they deliberately built a place called Camp David. It's like a city on its own. Every American president, that's why they go on holidays. It is unimaginable, unthinkable for an American president to leave American shores for 1 day in a foreign country. Doing what? But here, your own, they go on vacation abroad. Without any shame. A Nigerian president will leave his country, wander away, just disappear from the radar. And you don't even see it as a problem.
Okay, so speaking about our president, now he's with King Charles now.
Yes. Meanwhile, people are dying in Boronu. They say he sent somebody. Is it that person you said that was voted into office for Tinubu?
The person is from Boronu.
He was the former governor of the state.
Was it the person that was voted?
It was a joint ticket.
He appointed Shetima to follow him.
We voted for 2 of them.
No.
As president and vice.
Nigeria did not vote for
Remember,
Shetima.
it was a Muslim ticket.
All these excuses you are giving me now, does it show leadership?
Okay, sir.
Does it show sympathy?
Okay.
That's what I'm asking you. He did not even bother. What is he doing with Prince Charles in the UK?
Well, we're talking about House of Reps right now.
It's the same thing. He too is outside here.
They
need to travel.
All right.
Okay,
all
sir.
of them are outside here.
All right, sir.
Indirectly, they don't jagba. If you don't know, your president don't jagba.
No, but Barrister Darlington, the president can't do that, and you know that for sure. He's the president of the country.
You forgot that one of them left to Wanda Buhari. Then now we're asking him, when is he going to visit Nigeria? A foreign paper asked Buhari, when is he going to visit Nigeria? Did it not happen in this country? And yet none of you said anything. Everybody kept quiet. That is why this other person have taken a cue. That is why I told that whenever you allow evil to continue, before you know it becomes tradition and culture.
All right.
All right, talking about Nigeria, let's still talk about one of the issues bedeviling in our country, which is insecurity now. Armed bandits have blocked the Gusau-Funtal highway in Zamfara state, kidnapping an unspecified number of travelers and early this morning attack on Thursday. Okay, eyewitnesses reported that the bandits riding on about 50 motorcycles now with 3 persons each mounted a roadblock around the Tazame axis of the highway around 7:30 a.m., abducting commuters and taking them into the bush. Another commuter confirmed that bandits had also blocked the Magazu Kuchere road, which links to Gusau and Funtai. And the Zamfara State Police Command spokesperson ASP Yazid Abubakaru confirmed that additional police mobile units have been deployed already to the area to assist the military in clearing the road and restoring, law and order and peace. Barrister Darlington will keep having insecurity issues every day. So it's like a norm in Nigeria and in the country. So it's like, so when people talk about it now, people don't even flinch. They'll be like, oh, it's a normal thing. Oh, 50 people died in Zamfara. Oh, 70 people died in Kaduna. Oh, how many people died in Borno, in Yobe? We keep getting numbers of people. They are not animals. These are peoples. They are not flies dying every day.
Have I not been vindicated when I was telling you that this thing that it will soon become our culture? Is that not what's going on now? People no longer flinch when you hear this type of news. Imagine bandits blocking a road in America.
Imagine 50 people dying, 30 people dying, and what's his name now? The president Biden is, traveling around the world.
Yes, that's what that is. In fact, we are showing example to the world. We are showing good example. Somebody will ask him, come. Is it not a Nigerian president in UK when his people are dying in flood there? Meanwhile, we saw when Hurricane Katrina happened, an American president was there helping people, carrying people. We saw it with our eyes. An American president with all his power. But our own is somewhere. Even when he come back, he won't even go near there.
We also have the Bello Turunji case that has accused Matawale of sponsoring terrorism for more than 3 times now. Even a Muslim cleric came out the other day and said, yes, it's true. Matawale has, he bought Hilux cars for terrorists. And nobody has said anything about it.
Himself. For federal government officials to go and observe the Tobani.
You mean Bello now?
Yeah, told you Bello.
Speaking about Bello, the defense spokesperson the other day even called him a deranged human being. So I don't know, a lot of Nigerians are concerned that like they are trying to say that, they can arrest him now and say he has mental health issues.
Somebody they went to,
and people will forget about the killings and the terrorism act he has been
precious. This man has fingered a minister of the Federal Republic of Ghana as his
minister for defense,
partner in crime,
a defense minister. But some people will say we also have he's just a minister for state for defense. We'll have the defense minister and
I said a former governor and a minister. This man has been calling his name persistently, and yet people are looking the other side. Let him mention that he has something to do with Nnamdi Kanu. I said, you see. And you want us to release him. You see now, he said he's working with Nnamdi Kanu. No, let him mention that anybody from the south is his partner. They will clear the whole village.
We also remember that the federal government, even though the court has annulled that, proscribed IPOB as a terrorist organization, as much as we know that they didn't see any IPOB member with a weapon or any,
My dear, I have told you here, we created our problem. Let nobody blame anybody.
All right, so
the evidence are there. The evidence are, we pamper these people to stupor, and now they have become a law unto themselves. What are you going to do? Look at the boldness. Look at the arrogance. Because we pamper them. We groomed them, we supported them. In fact, we fed them, we armed them. So what are you now saying?
But when you they get de-radicalized and disarmed and get reintegrated back into the society, even though they still go back to the same crime of becoming terrorists, because a couple of them have still been, found doing the same thing they were doing before.
Because a snake will always be long. It can't change.
All right, so Barrister, let's move on to other issues now. Still about crime. A former Miss Switzerland finalist, Christiana Juksumovic, has been allegedly dismembered by her 41-year-old husband. So I thought to bring this conversation to bear because it's not like it's only in this abroad that it happened. There was somebody of a particular university in Nigeria that also killed a girl that he kidnapped and collected ransom from her family, but still killed her. But this woman's case, the 38-year-old model was said to have been strangled and dismembered by her husband, not boyfriend, using a jigsaw and garden shears. Now, after she was dismembered, her remains were allegedly pureed in a blender by her husband, according to the reports. The couple married in 2017 and lived in a spacious semi-detached house in an affluent area of Basel. They had 2 children. This is a very worrisome situation. Barrister Darlington, just today, was it yesterday or today?
He actually killed someone before this girl. So I think it was this girl's story that just, brought him out of the book.
Okay, yeah,
yes, he killed another girl before this girl.
Were you here when I told you that with the level of poverty, with the level of hardship, with the level of criminality among the elites, that they should be prepared, that the NDLE, EFCC and police should be prepared. They were going to be very busy because crime will be elevated. I said it here.
Because hardship begets insecurity.
There is no way what these politicians are teaching our youth will not enter into their psyche.
How are politicians teaching you?
My dear, when you arm them during the election to go and do your dirty job, what are you thinking? Please. All these people that disturb us during the election, they don't even know what is going on. They don't even know who is contesting and who no. Is it not when they were mobilized and told to go and do that they will enter the streets? Did they even know the people contesting? No. Somebody brought them and said, yeah, go and elok parishe for me. And they will go and do it. Maybe with a bottle of snap. And apparently, Igbo. When they finish taking it, they will now turn to animal. Who gave them all those ideas? Who? Was it me? I told you here that the society prepares the crime, then the criminal just commit it, and you are blaming him. All the things that we are alien to us, precious, things that are alien to us, we witness it under this regime and the past one. Things that we never thought could happen, happened here. Who caused it? All this terrorism, was it part of our culture? Please, was it part of our culture before? Was it not the elite? In their selfish interest to grab power, they invited them to come.
All right.
So why are you blaming them?
Yes.
All right. Let's talk politics now. 17 of the 18 political parties contesting the September 21 in the governorship election have signed a peace accord ahead of the election. PDP chairman Anthony Aziagbemi and its candidate Aswe Godalu, who were present during the signing of this peace accord, actually declined signing this accord. According to the PDP chairman, he told the newsman that they were declining because 10 members of the party were currently being detained by the police in Abuja. And according to him, quoting him, "We are here to register our protest before the peace committee and to say that the PDP will not sign an accord when 10 of our members have been arrested and detained by the police in Abuja." So you recall that the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetukun, on Wednesday during the stakeholders meeting said he was not aware that PDP members were arrested in the state. However, he said, "I am aware that individuals who committed crimes and political violence in the state have been arrested." This is according to Egbetukun. And signing the peace accord is coming barely 9 days before the governorship election in Edo State.
All right, so Barrister Darlington, the PDP in Edo State have been fuming. First of all, they said the reg they sent to them is somebody who's FCT Minister Wike's strong ally.
Exactly.
And the chairman was arrested, and they complained. They've been practically complaining of a subtle clampdown by the security agencies.
And there was protest the other day in Edo State. So
absolutely. Remember, they did warn that they may not sign the peace accord if things continue the way it is, because it looked more like an intimidation according to them. And now they've lived true to their words and they've refused to sign the accord.
No.
What's the implication, sir?
The implication is that your election, a free and fair election, is far from Nigeria.
But at the times that we signed peace accord, what happened? What has been the implication?
The people that committed electoral violence in the last general election in 2023, what happened to them?
So are you saying that the peace accords have not been very productive?
It has not been. So there's no need. In this particular one, I support PDP, Obaseki. I support him. There's no need. Let us stop pretending. There's no need. Because if it was the other way around, would they arrest APC members? They have been given power. That's what I'm telling you. Whenever they want to do this, they do it with impunity, knowing fully well that they have a backup. Mention any PDP member any APC member that committed electoral violence that is in detention today. A very good example, Emso Oluomo. Did you hear that he was even invited not to talk or being questioned? That's what I'm telling you. So whenever I tell you anything, I will give you an example that you cannot dispute. I am sure of what I'm saying. So if Obaseki, I support him. Oh, there's no need. In fact, if I were himself, I would join issues with all these other people. Because the end justifies the means. So that is Nigerian politics. There will never be free and fair election as long as this party is in power. Because
no, Barrister Darlington, you can't say that.
Okay, hold on. Pressure, please, hold on.
Okay, sir.
Tell me one thing APC is going to use to campaign to any Nigerian now. One thing they will use to campaign for you to vote for them. Because campaign is all about telling us what you have done, what you are going to do, and all that. Tell me one thing that APC will use to campaign today that you will go to bank with. Premise, maybe Precious doesn't know what
so, Barrister Darlington, can we move to another conversation, sir?
You don't want to talk?
Was he talking about? Was he talking politics?
Still talking politics, Barrister Darlington. Let's move to Labour Party now, where the Labour Party has called on EFCC to investigate Peter Obi, Aisha Yesufu, and Afenifere over alleged misappropriation of campaign funds. Afenifere too. Now, the National Working Committee, NWC, of the Labour Party, LP, led by Julius Abure, has called on the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and the National Security Advisor, NSA, to investigate the party's 2023 presidential candidate, Peter Obi, activist Aisha Yesufu, Pastor Itwa Igodalo, and leader of the Pan-Yoruba group, Afenifere, for the alleged misappropriation of campaign funds. At a press briefing, yesterday in Abeokuta, that's when it was, this order was given. But Aisha Yesufu too has responded and has reacted to the allegation, giving accounts of what she said, happened during the election. Let's see if we can get a bit of Aisha's response. Well, I wish I could play a video of her saying what she said. Okay, but it's okay, Barrister Darlington. Let's go on.
Now, the woman have already told you what happened. She have given an account, for God's sake. In the first place, Arabambi, who is writing this petition and calling on P2B, Afenifere and all that, who is he? Is he a mainstream?
He was the factional publicity secretary now.
So as a factional member of the party,
but now he's no longer factional because him and Abure are now hand in hand. I remember it was Abure's cabinet that he was factional.
No. There is a caretaker committee in Labour Party.
But them that against the caretaker now. They say the caretaker is ill formed.
No. Remember that
or was wrongly formed.
Abure's tenure expired last June. Are you aware? True or false? Abure's tenure expired last June.
But he has not left now. He still says he's authentic chairman.
Hold on, as long as it has expired, every action he takes now is null and void, together with his officials.
Barrister Darlington, what's really going on?
No, what is going on is what I'm going to tell you now. Even that may not go deep because you asked me where is my evidence. Remember that our Papa and Arabambi went to court over irrelevant issues and the court went against them. Since that time, they went underground. They stayed cool. All of a sudden, they have risen up now. You ask yourself, on what basis is Arabambi writing this petition now? Because he is not a member of Labour Party per se. He is not, as of today. A factional member cannot be a member. You and I know that.
All right, so Barrister Darlington, let's quickly take some account of Aisha Yesufu because I see she said, that when Abure chaired said Abure, who chaired the fundraising team, his remarks were misrepresentation. Now, in the statement, she said that what Abure said was a big fat lie. That's what she called it. That there were times when fundraising team was frustrated with her rather because of her instance on due process. Now, quoting her, she says, Mr. Peter Obi came out with his campaign account, the Labour Party, and had theirs too. Now, she further says, I had a Labour Party 1,000 Naira challenge post that was tweeted on November 24, 2022. Now, when that account was opened by Abure, I was very angry. I remember some people harmlessly saying it was a big deal since it was for the same Labour, or that it wasn't a big deal rather, since it was for the same Labour Party. But I insisted that it's not the same thing because we don't have access to any money that went into the LP account and therefore can't use it to facilitate electioneering campaign. You know, Labour Party was different from obedient movement.
Exactly.
Now, so for Julius Abure to come out in 2024 to blatantly lie that they were not involved in any campaign, saying it was only Aisha Yusufu and Pastor Itwa, is unbelievable. So she said. Now, by the way, there are 3 signatories, not 2, as he said. Up till now, the LP has not accounted for the money the public donated to them. Neither have they accounted for the money used to procure forms.
Yes.
Quoting her further, she says, Abure's faction also gave them fictitious names of agents to pay money to.
Because Abure accused her of not paying party agents during the election.
So she claimed that the LP faction led by Abure gave her fictitious names to pay LP agents during the election. In her words now, she says there is a statement that Mr. Abure made that they had made the polling units agents list available. This is a lie, she said. The party didn't want to release the polling agents list. We kept asking for it. On the day of the election, after they finally gave us the party agents list, we started paying the polling agents then. Something was amiss. Remember, people started saying they were not saying polling party agents in their places. Most of the agents that worked were actually obedient. So randomly, we were calling the phone numbers that we had. You will call someone, maybe the name on the list is male, but a female will answer and say they don't know what we're talking about.
Good.
What polling unit agents are you talking about? Now, it was like magic. And immediately, I asked my team to stop payment. The Abure and his team, the Abure and his team, they have hated my guts after the election because of that thing that I did. Those monies were kept in my hands and I refused to send it to them back. Now, that was when we realized that those Abure people, the Labour Party, had given us fictitious names. Most of the names were on the list that were on the list weren't supposed to be there. They had been changed. If they went to court, please let us all meet in court. She said about 2,000 names on the agent list were already paid before they stopped dispensing the funds. According to her,
already paid about 2,000.
Yes, according to her, she said
fictitious names.
Yes, she said according to her, over 1 billion naira was budgeted to pay to be paid to over 13,000 polling unit agents. Yusufu said her team has accounted for how money was donated for the campaign and how it was expended rather.
So you can see now. That is what I said just in the TV program.
But Abure's accusations were different. So who do we believe now?
No, you don't need to go far. You don't need to go far because what Abure is doing is anti-party activities.
How is this so?
How can you give fictitious name for a party you love, a party you are the chairman? That means that was why. You remember during the presidential election tribunal, they were asking whether Labour Party had agents in those places that they were claiming that there was no election. Are you getting what I'm saying now? That was a very good point because they don't have agents there, and the APC knows this. That was why they used it against the Labour Party. They said that they collected this from other agents now. That is it. They said no, your agent must be there to sign it. Pressure, look at it this way. If there is a polling unit here now, and every other party had their polling agent here, and they after the collection of the voting and all that, they counted it and everybody signed. If you get a copy from the same even though you are not there, they are telling you that it's not valid in court. That you must be there. You must be there to be present to sign it. And that is a very good point. So if Abure have made this impossible, why would you not say that he love a Labour Party? I am praying that they should take this matter further. Let them probe this now. Let us see who will go in.
So Barrister Darlington.
Because the what's it called? Obi's name they brought there is to rubbish Obi.
So Barrister Darlington, with this whole back and forth with in Labour Party, do you think Obi is going to still be in Labour Party for 2027?
He will stay there.
You think so?
He will stay there.
You think the Labour Party will not be factional, having Abure's faction and Obi's faction?
Let them factionalize. Let me see where they are going. Without Obi, they will not go anywhere. Quote me. Without Obi, Labour Party is dead. If they try it, I mean, they have the opportunity now. Arabambi and Apapa, what did they not do? At the end of the day, what happened? I was expecting them to have moved out since. Let them move out. Let's see. There is a caretaker committee. Let them finish their work in three months.
But Obi and Alex Ochi come 2027.
They said it's thrown open. Let me see that candidate that will beat Obi. Abi, it's as simple as that.
But remember that it is party agents that would vote for the people who would.
I said there's no problem. Let them make that mistake and let's see how it will pan out. Abi, it's as simple as that. If they reject Obi, just like the Jews rejected Jesus Christ, let me see how there will be peace. It's as simple as that. Let me see how they will move forward.
So you think Obi need all this hula baloo and back and forth?
It is part of it.
Although we don't know if it's ready for 2027, if he's going to contest or not, so people don't know yet.
Let him. He should not be worrying himself. Let them exhaust all their tricks, so that by the time Obi move out, nobody will say it is your fault. I like what he's doing. Let him make all the effort to make peace. If they refuse, then we will not know that. Are you not the one that push him out? So that people don't say, one small problem, Obi ran out. He couldn't manage the Labour Party. He's trying to make peace now. He's trying to organize Labour Party, but look at what they are doing. So let Abure and his cohort finish all the games they are playing, and then push Obi out. And let me see how they will move forward. It's as simple as that.
All right.
It's as simple as
Lagos
that.
phone lines are open. Let's begin to take your thoughts and reactions on the conversation tonight. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. You can call the WhatsApp line. The WhatsApp number is 0817 175 6338. 0817 175 6338. That is the WhatsApp line. Hello, good evening and welcome. Hello. Hello, are you there? Good evening. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
What you are just discussing now, you think that
He said what?
Go ahead, please.
I am a
Oh, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
He said it was the Labour Party.
You say you're a Labour Party what?
Pulling voting.
unit agent.
Oh, say you're a Labour Party polling unit agent.
In my work,
Okay.
at my work,
Okay.
till now, a single pure water was not given to us.
Oh my.
A single pure water before God who made me. A single pure water till today. All of us that work under this unit in adult water, a single pure water was not given to us. God will reveal every secret that this Abure is keeping, and God will show him that he's God indeed. That's what I want to say.
Oh, wow.
Did you hear what Aisha Shu said? He said when the former chairman died, Abure forged his signature and was using it to transfer money to all manner of human beings. A strong allegation. Eh?
All right. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Precious.
Yes, please, welcome.
Good evening. What's your sister's name again?
Promise.
Promise.
Her name is Promise. She's my producer. Go ahead,
Promise,
please.
yeah. This is the first time I'm calling my Promise in the studio.
Oh, wow. Welcome.
Barrister Darlington.
Yes.
No, sir. This is Kerry.
Kerry,
Kerry.
Kerry,
From Switzerland, right?
Kerry.
Yeah, from
Well
Switzerland.
done, no, well done.
Well done, sir.
We spoke yesterday.
Oga Darlington, I'm still waiting for your reply. I'm not on your reply. I won't get your reply.
Okay, no problem.
I've not seen it.
Don't worry, when I
Okay,
leave you,
sir.
I will talk to you.
Okay. Actually, Madam Precious,
Sir?
what is your president doing with the king?
He went to visit the king now.
Really?
Yes, sir.
At this crucial time, people are sinking, dying in Meduguri. Bandits are blocking the whole road in Precious. Are we not tired? Are we not tired? please, so I just want to say something briefly.
Go ahead.
They should leave Edo State, and from Edo State, they should let Edo people vote normally, without no stress. And all this, they are rubbish that they are doing there. They should just leave Edo State in peace. Because I know, Basiki was formerly in an APC. I know now that APC, they are fighting because they want to collect Edo State by force, by fire. That's why all this shenanigans is going on there. And again, please tell Abure, he's also from Edo State like me. His time is over. He should leave Labour Party.
I'm telling you.
All this rubbish he's saying left and right, this one down. They should just go with all this Adama Abialolo or what's their name. They should just leave up Labour Party. Because they are trying to build Labour Party. At least Nigeria does not even have a formidable party. You understand? The APC and PDP, they are like a brother and sister. So at least let's try and build this Labour Party in a very good way, so that we still have one party we can still say, oh, there's a reasonable party in this country. You know, but we have people that are just there looking for what they will eat, what they will grab today, and just, I don't understand it. You know, you see, we are the problem to ourselves. We are the problem to ourselves. What is Abure's interest now in Labour Party? Your tenure is over. Go home and relax. Do something else. Must it always be politics?
More so when he did not deliver.
I said, let me greet you people, because sometimes I don't know. I get tired when I hear all this news.
Kerry. Thank you, appreciate you, Kerry.
Take care.
Did you hear the APC gubernatorial candidate in Edo? The type of grammar he was speaking. He told the dead people, I am going to provide insecurity for you.
That might be a slip of tongue.
It may be a slip of the tongue, Barrister. Hello, good evening, sir. Good evening, please.
Good evening, Precious.
You're welcome.
Good evening.
You're welcome.
Good evening, sir.
My name is Mayor from Attack.
Mayor, you're welcome. Go ahead.
I want to confess of all on the Edo election. Please, people should tell Abdulsalami Abubakar, the general, it's hard time he should go and find something doing. This thing has not worked.
Abi?
This whatever has not worked.
I'm telling you.
Lagos, people were maimed, killed, threatened in the national elections. He didn't say anything. Not long ago, he told us that he was under pressure.
To cancel the election.
To run the elections, and he kept quiet until all of us are in this situation that we are now. And he's telling us again about Edo, whatever. He should go and find something to do. We are tired of this thing is not working.
Exactly. Yes,
and all of them, let them go and find something doing. It's not working. Then when Nigeria thinks, if God allows it, all of us will be clapping hands.
No.
Then on the issue of Labour Party, this man, during Otis inauguration, I was in Umuahia. I had the opportunity, me and this man, this Abure. I was seeing him as a gentleman, which he has proved me wrong, because the way he's behaving, I think it's natural for somebody. Once your tenure is over, you should go and find something. It's not a do or die affair. Politics is not a profession. It's a game. Supposed to have something you are doing. Ekume was an architect, a renowned architect before he was appointed as a VP.
Exactly.
And even when he left office, he lost 2 million naira. All of us know that he lost 2 million naira when he was, so that was why he was released from his Conduct Bureau. He went back to his business, which he did until he died. So Abure should have an address, not the Labour Party headquarters. So people should advise him. And if he tells I'm from Abia, he can deny OT a second term, whatever he can do.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks. Hey, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
I apologize for keeping you on hold. Welcome.
My name is Jonathan calling from London.
You're welcome, Jonathan. Go ahead.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Jonah.
Good evening, sir.
Please, you people should allow our president to come back. He has stayed enough.
The king just recovered from his is it arthritis or something? I don't know why.
He don't hold like that. If mama old well, I don't know which other arthritis.
I don't know why Tinubu wants to leave King alone.
I wonder.
you are beating somebody that his own house is settled. You are having situation back home, and you can't. I don't know why this one tired me. To Abure's situation, Abure is on just a kind of a damage control journey, because why he didn't came up with all this one immediately after election. We say that they should probe this one, they should probe that one. After let's say that maybe he's waiting for the judiciary verdict on the election situation. Why he didn't came out with all this complaint that money is missing, this one is that. But when INEC did not recognize your leadership, you now started coming out and doing the damage control. I think this one is too late. This one is too late. He have served. He has done a good job during the election. He should leave with, but it's too late to. I can't say, but he should leave with honor, because it's already too late now. So it's more that's a kind of confrontational this thing. But since INEC said that we didn't recognize your leadership, you need to step aside.
That's what I'm saying.
The umpires. Yes, you have attended the meeting. INEC said that they didn't recognize you. Should excuse them. No, you see, I don't know where's integrity. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Those who are supporting Abure, I hope you had it.
All right. Hello. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Madam Pressure.
You're welcome.
Promise.
Good evening, sir.
Good
evening, sir.
My name is Peter Usifo. I'm calling from Abang.
Peter, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you. As a namesake of Peter Obi, I want Peter Obi not to leave Labour Party without uniting the party, because it's the party that made him to be popular. They said that he popularized the party. As far as I'm concerned, he used the party as platform for 2023 election.
Isn't that a
contradiction? Because the way he's doing it now, if the NLC, if they now come tomorrow to give that full support that is needed, they have the population. He may even dump Julius Abure and even Alex Oti, and decide to mingle with NLC. So we should be able to bring the centrifugal forces together, and even the centripetal forces together. They should work hand in hand. Yes, there was a time he was very much in love with Julius Abure. He was always gallivanting with him, supporting him. Probably the Anambra Convention, which he gave his advice, probably because of the heat he was given by the obedience. You understand? We know that the obedience there are people that are making P2P. P2P is not making the obedience. So that is one thing everybody should understand.
So what is your point exactly? What is your point, Peter Osifo? Kindly go straight to the point, please.
Yeah, I'm not making my point. I said that you should be able to unite the whole people together. The NSC, the Abure faction, the Arabandi faction, and of course, Alessuti faction, because it is Alessuti now that made him to go away to say that they have established the Tech Committee. So, what I'm trying to say is that you should be able to bring all the forces together for people to know that it's a reunifier.
All right,
thank
not
you.
That a rolling stone that gathers no more. Because Nigerians are watching, they are observing him seriously.
Thank
that
you.
If this man should leave Labour Party and come to another party or goes to PDP or any other one, then how can this man leave Labour Party at this point in time? Will he also not deny Nigeria, or will he be able to unify Nigeria? You know, Nigeria will have the North-South dichotomy and the hegemony of the North. So he must be able to make sure that all these places that the North.
And are you also putting into consideration the fact that there may be external elements, as people have accused or insinuated, that there are external influences that are causing the agitation, the internal agitation in the Labour Party right now? You're not putting that into account. That there are actually people. You said what?
This question you're asking me is a very good question. That there are external elements who have infiltrated into Labour Party and trying to disunite Labour Party. That also, but that makes him a man which is able to even unify this external.
So because he's their daddy, so he has the right to bring them together and tell them, shut up, sit down here. No, Peter, listen now. You cannot be talking and not listening to other people now. I'm asking you, as their father now, he should sit them down as children and say, no matter what your interest is, sit down here and listen to me. You must listen to me.
That's very good. Now, can I give you this gist? You see, at the moment, the Northerners seem to be against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but I tell you, 2027, if God permits us to live,
He will unify them.
But we don't want to play God. You will find that this man is a political strategist and he will unite everybody.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Peter. Appreciate you. Hello, good evening to you and welcome. Good evening, welcome. Yes, please, you're welcome. Sorry, I apologize, Barrister Darlington, after this call.
This is Tony Chicago.
Tony, you're welcome. Go ahead, sir.
I just want to just point out a correction, please. LP never made P2 be popular.
In fact, exactly.
I don't know why people are saying.
I wonder.
How many people remember LP? Who knows Julius Abubule? Who brought his name out of Nigeria to know him?
I wonder.
It's P2B. And P2B can easily leave LP and go to any party. What most politicians have done that in the past. Even our current president, he didn't start with the APC. So it doesn't make any party can be a wheelbarrow for you to get to where you are going. And Obi made obedient to that within. Members of obedient are not members of LP. So I don't know what people. Let us be realistic what we are saying about Obi. Obi is LP is making greatest mistake to lose to Obi.
Let them make that mistake.
All right, thank you.
The mistake, and I know why. I know why Obi is trying to bring them together, because in case they are going for a round table discussion with other party, he's coming with your other party.
Yes.
That's what he's trying to do. Because you have to go with your own people.
Yes.
They can have their mouth say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tony. I appreciate it, sir. Oh.
Did you remember what I told you about allowing strong men to lead our institutions
and not strong institutions? Yes.
You see now it has permeated into our psyche. Look at what somebody just said now, that in 2027 you see this man is a stalwart.
He's a unifier.
A party as I talk to you now, APC doesn't have BOT. It is the decision of one man. Is that what you call institution?
All right. Hello, good evening. Well, welcome.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yes, please, you're welcome. Go ahead. Go ahead, please. If you're on WhatsApp, I may have to put you on hold. Go ahead. Your name is what, sir?
My name is Obina. I'm calling from AJ.
Okay. Obina, your line is shaky, no, I don't know. But just go ahead. Let's see if we can hear you.
I'm calling from Ajebule.
Go ahead, Obina.
I said that I'm very happy for you to receive this program. I was listening to this program in the morning, and I called, they could not connect.
Sorry.
I'm very happy you repeat this topic again. So I thank you for that. Okay. So I wanted to, let me just put small things for people that is listening. There is nothing like Labour Party. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing like Labour Party. It's only P2B that makes that name to be popular. Only P2B, with nothing like Labour Party, what we had was a obedient movement. Because everybody was making efforts to make that P2B won that election. Yes. It's not all about Labour Party election. So what I want to say now is that LP members in House of Assembly, in Senate, if they want to retain their seat in next 4 years, they should call this man and put him in order. Because if they do anything, say P2B left Labour Party today or tomorrow, all of them, they are only have only one enough movement. They will not repeat that place again.
That's it.
They should call this Abure to order if they love themselves to move further. Because once P2B left that party, there's nothing like Labour Party anymore. No matter where P2B enter tomorrow, what you see is obedient movement. Nothing like that party. Because people have already loved him and they have already decided to follow him.
Exactly.
So let these people call this man to order. People in the House of Assembly, Labour people and we. I don't know if they know what they are doing. They should call this man to order. If they love that seat, they are sitting, enjoying now. Because it's the only obedient movement that brings them to that place. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. I promise you want to take us through some WhatsApp messages.
This is coming from Mr. Adeyemi Kamaru from Satellite Town, Lagos. If former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, cannot build the Labour Party, he's talking about the Labour Party now, how can he build Nigeria? If he cannot solve the crisis rocking his party, how can he solve the crisis that will bedevil Nigeria? And he is a trader. He's not a leader, according to Adeyemi. That is why he is trading blames when he should be providing solution. And this says
but he's not the only one trading blames now. Former President Muhammadu Buhari blamed PDP for the best part of his administration.
Can I check from first time?
And we know that.
Why is it that they don't? This is talking about Dangote refinery now. Why is it that they don't want Dangote fuel to start selling? This shows that it's a deliberate act to increase fuel and to suffer Nigerians for nothing, and it's very bad according to you. And this good evening VOP, it's a critical part of this Dangote and marketers news. I heard from a different radio. Okay, and you said that they stated that they would not be buying his diesel at a reduced price of 900 naira per liter, which he would reduce their. Oh, he said the independent marketers will not want to buy from Dangote because they are going to reduce their margin, their price margin. How on earth is a cheaper price from Dangote refinery bad business for these marketers? You're asking Chooks from Ikorodu. Isn't this profiteering and economic sabotage? Well, one than this says, good evening, precious. I am laughing here in Akakuma language. I like the way you are romancing Barrister Darlington with words on this NNPC and Dangote.
Romancing? Why? In front of you, in public.
This is according to Editor. Truth be say NNPC has finished us. We really do not need a messiah now. We really need a messiah now since Pharaoh has been known. Oh, okay. And this says you sent some couple of stuff, and this person says, good evening, house. I don't believe that Nigeria's problem is spiritual. Precious. To be honest with you, our problem is purely man-made problem, and everything happening here today was as a result of our greedy attitude and ill policies by our politicians. A big example is the hunger crisis being witnessed today as a result of removal of fuel subsidy. And until something urgent is done against this situation, Nigeria will remain as it is. This is coming from His Royal Highness BC Moko from Oshodi. Let's see another one. Good evening, PMP. Agreed the barrister. God would never solve a problem caused by man. No. Man will solve the problems caused by them. God is not a fool. If you read your Bible and Quran well, you will understand the meaning of God. Anyone that is saying God help us, oh, God forbid, that person is wasting his time. Victor from Kenu is saying this. This person said, good evening, Double P Barrister Darlington. My name is Momo from Jakonde Solo. By my check this evening is on the NNPCL and Dangote. He said Bulaba. I'm not going to say what he said. The president should be held responsible for the back and forth because first, he is the president of the nation, and second, the minister for petroleum. Do you know the body language of the president is for price increment, and that is the main reason for the back and forth. Okay. And this person says, good evening, ladies and barrister. Please, people that died from non-natural causes are killed. Please, let's not emphasize the cause of death. Thank you. What are you saying? Simisola from Isolo. Okay.
Did you not hear the gruesome way we narrated the story? If it's that story. That we could not even express it properly here because we're on public radio.
And
go ahead.
Mr. Henry, name, but this is quite poetic. The question to leadership is, but who created those?
I think that's just rhetoric. Okay, you're done with that, so we
this says, let's take this last one. Good evening, everyone. Matawale will not be called for questioning for having affairs with terrorists during the Bello because Matawale is a northern Muslim and he is one of Nigerians that is above the law. You think so? And the signing of peace accord that Abdusalami Abubakar is championing for is unnecessary because the peace accord is not working, and peace accord is to be known as violence accord by one particular party. All right, you didn't put your name here, I would have called you.
So I go to YouTube now, and let's start from the beginning on YouTube. Oga404 says, great, precious, and original promise. Good evening, ma. Ibor Chimara, you've seen Barrister Darlington. And Mekan Wiki says, Nigeria problems is pure human made, not spiritual, like he said. Phil OB says, since we meet you people many years ago, and we have been giving overhearing, and you are still taking. Look at us. We have nothing and you are still taking. Jessica Somana says, hello precious, from 1978 to 1999 and now I am 45 years old. I have been hearing Nigeria go better this 2024 And Emeka Mweke did ask if she's in Nigeria. You're shooting your shot, Emeka. Z1 says the true beneficiary of the British Empire. Igbo man says pastors are afraid to talk to the president, but during Goodluck Jonathan's administration, they saw him as a weak man that cannot react to their talk. Exactly. Phil Obi says, why not guard of honor instead of mere pictures? Will this photo make the suffering of Nigerians to end? The moves have been very expensive picture for Nigerians. And Emeka Nweke says second tier foreign exchange. Kenezike says the House and Senate reconvene when it starts getting cold in abroad. Then they go come back. And okay, I think that's about it. Mafam says, Precious, with your defend, the way you defend this country, let it be in the UK. Something is wrong. People losing their lives. He can't be in that country for the day. But in our case, they don't. Okay, if he were in the UK, he wouldn't be there, right? That's what you're trying to say. He won't travel.
I'm telling you.
Okay. All right. Let's take some couple of WhatsApp messages, and Dewali from Oshodi says we should not discover ourselves. Politicians are already distorted. Has already distorted many youths' lives. Just imagine the high rate of poverty makes our nation south always commuted. Crime of ritual is okay. Kidnapping. So yeah, government needs to rescribbling all Nigerian security agencies, because it's very obvious that some group of the security agencies are taking advantage of ammunition and committing atrocities. This is according to you. And this says, good evening to all VOP members. This is Charles Ekaite from Ikorodu. My dear family members, as I speak to you right now, hunger is it is everywhere, my brother. The Lord will see you through. And this says, good evening, Precious and Barrister Darlington. Please, I would like you to please Nigerian radio. Okay, we'll see you. What's your name again? Sean from Ikorodu. And this says, you're greeting us. What's your name? You didn't put your name there. This says, Emmanuel from Ikeja says, good evening, House. Precious. Remember a former LP secretary accused Abure of embezzling funds, and he had checks of accounts and also a POS machine in his car. And they sidelined her, and whenever she asked for accountability of how funds are being spent, this is what she said when they interviewed her, yes, on a certain television. And this says, when I knew this day would come, I don't wait for this news on Mr. Darlington. Do you remember that you said something in June 24th, if I'm correct? Now you are saying every action Aburi takes is null and void. You are condemning him but when the lady accused Aburi of corruption, they said you said something different when Oluchi accused Abure. And on this station, you said they should leave him alone, comparing him and asking if Ganduje is better than him. Darlington.
Yes, I remember very well. Precious,
sir,
do you prosecute a man when he has not committed a crime? Hold on, you will blame me if the evidence are there that Abure have committed and I see backing him and supporting him. His tenure have expired. And there are strong allegations against him. And the election he conducted in Nnewi was not recognized by INEC.
All right, let's move
forward.
Why
would I not be supporting him?
NS from Ojo says,
I'm not a blind follower.
NS from Ojo, yeah, you're greeting us, and you said you see this banditry in Nigeria. Our politicians have spoiled their hands with these bandits. You think so? If not, why is it that any known bandits always have one or two ties with some notable politicians in their area of operation to extent of taking pictures with them under their heavy weapons? Okay. Remember my friend General Abacha used to say that any insurgency that lasted more than a day, that government is involved. This is according to NS Ojo. And you said, so any time our government is serious to fight terrorism and banditry, all these things will stop. I'm not going to use your language now. For now, government is still chasing shadows. And for Dangote and NNPCL, let him never fall to their tricks. Instead, let Dangote start building petrol stations all over the nations and start selling products to Nigerians. Okay, someone has mentioned this in the studio.
Anna Paul.
They will sabotage him.
All right, Anna Paul from Kirka says, Precious, good evening. This your friend Peter Osifo is always on. Why did you use that word? It's Kolos. No, now. All right. Francis says, good evening, Precious, Promise, and Darlington. I agree to now. Everything about this government is anchored on lies and denials. How can a country develop when her leaders and their policies are inconsistent? FCCPC has now denied giving traders 1 month ultimatum to crash prices. Where is the renewed hope promised to the people. Unfortunately, what we have today is renewed suffering and poverty. On Labour Party, Abure and his co-travelers should go and rest. Labour Party is Peter Obi. Peter Obi is Labour Party.
And I'm still talking about politics now. This person said, Barrister Darlington, this is for you. He said the APC governorship candidate in Edo State, that video you mentioned where he said he'll provide insecurity, that it was doctored. So you should go and watch, the real video. And this person said, Harry Ogada says, and good evening, Edo State should shine their eyes, and APC know that people hate them. Therefore, they are not depending on votes.
Okay.
Antonia Nele, should I?
Okay, yeah, this says that someone is acting like a dictator and destroying Nigeria economy at the same time. People are finding it hard to feed their family twice a day, not even 3 times. God, you know what you did.
Tony Anlele from Ijagemu says, Lady Precious, under no circumstance should Obi be frustrated out of LP because of unknown quantity called Abure. There is nothing wrong for both Obi and Oti to slug it out with any prospective challenger to their respective positions at the primaries. That is real democracy. But then, courts should determine if Abure's tenure has infringed party's constitution. If so, the party will adopt equitable formula that adopts all inconclusiveness in sharing of positions, as LP has come to stay as a dominant party which will soon displace one of the analog parties or both. Abdusalam Abubakar and co should reappraise if their unenforceable peace accord is not practicable. You're not seeing the peace accord making any headway.
All right, Mayor from Festac says, good evening, PM Barrister Darlington. Pastor Adeboye has disappointed us by his actions and utterances. Why can't he toe the line of prophets Nathan and Elijah in the Bible, who spoke God's mind to King David and Ahab? This Tinubu's administration is a huge joke and suffering to Nigerians. Nigerians should join Dangote in this PMS Wahala to take back our petroleum industry. That's what she said.
And Chief Udo said, good evening, ladies and Barrister Darlington. Maybe we should adopt no work, no pay policy for our lawmakers. That way the government are doing that's where the government are going to be striking Nigerian workers, and the same way the government is striking Nigerian workers and institutions. And as for signing of the peace accord, they are just wasting time and money, because those in charge never speaks up whenever violence happens during an election.
All right, now let's see if we can go back to the calls, and then we'll come back to those messages. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, we're welcome. Please help me turn up the volume of your listening device. I can hear the whole back.
Yeah, it's okay.
You're welcome. Go ahead, sir. What's your name?
Good evening, Lord from Spain.
You're welcome, Lord. I wanted to say you're welcome, my Lord, but Lord, it's okay. Go ahead.
It's okay.
That
so,
was enlightenment.
Just what I want to contribute is that I had somebody saying that Labour is made Obi, so made Obi, beat Obi. Labour did it.
Ouch! We lost him.
Our Lord. Okay, I think our Lord is calling back.
Okay.
What happened now? Hello? Hello, are you there?
It's gone.
The line it looks like it's reading. Hello, are you there? All right, if you can hear us, please do well to call us back. I apologize. All right. Hello, good evening. Hello? Yes, welcome.
Hello, good evening, Precious.
Yes, so welcome.
Yeah, this is for you for a mode of thing.
For real, welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, thank you. But good evening, sir.
Good evening. For real.
Promise. Good evening.
Sir,
promise.
you're welcome for real. For real.
Yeah, well
welcome
done.
for real.
So on Abure and MP, Peter Obi invested money in that party. I think about 800 million in the campaign train. So it's just like what Ojukwu do during the time of Biafra is what he did in the Labour Party. So it's not like someone telling Ojukwu that after taking the Biafra money they spent, that Ojukwu was involved in corruption, whereby he spent huge money to make sure that we see light at the end of the day. So what that is from my state, I'm a Dezuma, I'm a Bibini man. So what he's saying, I don't think is correct. It's not correct at all. So on the situation of things in the country, you see, we've had so many shenanigans going on all over the place concerning the presidency, concerning everybody, concerning this one, that one. If it's somewhere like in the UK, Kabure tried what he's trying. All the people that are doing all sort of things that nothing. Hello.
They won't try it.
They won't try it now. So what are you seeing? All these things that we should just try to save our strength and put our heads together. Come the next presidential election, we should not only vote, we should fight. We should fight. If he demand also stay under the sun, under the rain, we should just sacrifice. Owing to what has happening now, I believe many people are. At least what is happening now has opened our eyes better. So we should just. It should not be easy for us all, because it's not easy. It will not be easy. But we should just stand ourselves, put our resources together, and make sure that we vote for, and we make sure not only voting, we make sure that whether INEC or no INEC, who we vote for is what will stand. Thank you very much.
Thank you for real. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Okay, so do we do more messages from YouTube and then get back again?
I was trying to take Olamilukon from Lagos. I woke up this morning to hear that your IGP wants to send 35,000 police to one state. Where in other states you hardly see police around, especially the north where Boko Haram and bandits are ravaging. Is it a state at war, you're asking? In other countries, elections are like carnivals. No restrictions. It's even done during the weekdays, but the reverse is in Nigeria. And at the end of it all, cash and carry INEC do magic and technical glitch.
Is that is Dayo's handwriting? I know Dayo's handwriting. But sometimes his handwriting when you see it.
Another cash and carry judiciary that will base Dayo. That is why we are on this nightmare government. How will there be peace without justice? It's a shame to most of us that this is your line. It is Dayo.
Okay, Chisco from Ijegu says Kim Jong-un executes 13 North. You've given me this message yesterday. Now he won't give me with this message every day. He said, when are we going to adopt all of this? Yeah. Okay. I said, while the Nigerian authorities scolded with the responsibility of alerting, preventing and salvaging the people from flood, insecurity and other challenges bedeviling the country, are not prosecuted and charged with crime accordingly, why on earth is the law and us? And what? Oh, Chisco, please.
And the eternal, I see your message, we see you, and this says, good evening, quick one. Peter Osifo always contradicts himself every time. He speaks like a hypocrite. The same way he said Fubara should resign or he will be booted out of office. And Peter Osifo said Tinubu is a political strategic. That's, I won't use your language. He's a master in illegal.
Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening. This is Lord.
Oh, our Lord, you're back again.
Welcome, our Lord.
Go ahead.
Thank you. So what I'm saying, like that guy that said that Labour make Obi. No. Labour didn't make Obi. Obi sold himself to the people. And the obedience movement now brought Obi and brought Obi out. So Obi made the Labour Party. Without Obi, nobody will know Labour Party. That is another one. What is happening in Labour Party today is APC is masterminding those things. And
how are you certain of that, sir?
I'm certain of that. We are Nigerians.
If they ask you to bring evidence, would you, sir?
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
You're entitled to your opinion anyway. Just go ahead.
Listen, that I'm telling you, look at Abure. Before 2022, nobody knows who is calling Abure. But look at Abure today. This is the problem that we have in that country, Nigeria. In South Africa as a whole, every small opportunity you become doing buga for nothing. If Abure, just step down. Abure has made name now. People can vote for him. Let him go for governorship next time or House of Rep.
Oh dear. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
But Precious, did you not see when Arabambi and Papa were working for APC when they are in a Labour Party? Was it not why they went to court? Didn't you see all the anti-party activities?
Hello, good evening.
Who was benefiting from it? Was it not APC?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Fortune.
Fortune, where are you calling from?
I'm calling you from Ago.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Lagos.
Go ahead, please.
I know I studied summary as one of the things I had to write in English during WAEC.
Okay.
But I've been trying to summarize what Peter Osifo said. And I have not got any answer.
You say you studied what?
Summary.
Summary. How I had a textbook that just focused on summary. So I made sure I wrote almost all this exercise like 3-4 times before I wrote my YA.
Lazy and structure.
And I know I got at least 2 in English at everything I've ever done. But I've tried to summarize Osifo's talk and presentation this night. I've not even done anything yet. I'm still confused. Please, can you kindly help me to summarize what he was saying? I couldn't even get what he was actually
my
saying.
mouth is paining me. I've been talking since morning now. In case you don't know, I am the general manager for the television station, Voice of the People. And I have been talking since morning. Barrister Darlington has been here since 5 a.m. talking since morning. But Barrister Darlington, is your mouth not paining you?
In fact,
What does that mean?
Please, can you time some people?
No, we can. I appreciate. Just go ahead and make your contribution now. We understand your point, so just go ahead and make your contribution, please.
It's all commerce affair.
And everyone is entitled to your opinion, so we must know that.
Where is MC Oluomo and all the people that supported the Emiloko agenda? Please, they should come out now and talk. That's my humble submission.
Thank you so much. Thank you so.
No, here is all commerce affair. I am praying the day this Osifo will come here so that I will.
No, he should come live in the studio now.
I said
We'll all
I'm
be
praying,
together.
yes, now I'm praying the day he will come here so that
the way you're advocating for the WhatsApp messengers, they will be very happy whenever you're around. Hello, good evening to you and welcome.
Let him come here. We'll size him up.
Hello. Hello, are you here? Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother.
My name is David from Solo.
Okay.
I have been commenting on this what of the radio. My opinion here now today is that anything that government is doing, let them do it on their own. I only that I need a job. I'm a truck driver. I need a job now. That is what is in my mind. I call.
You need job?
Yes. I'm a truck driver. I drive any truck. I drive any type of motor. I don't have to.
Why not go approach Dangote now? His trucks need drivers, Abi?
They're only playing water for. I can't see that water Nibo.
Hey, you don't eat like that.
All right, I appreciate you. Oh dear, we already lost you.
No, there are. Let him go. Beg all these construction companies. Go and meet them.
Okay.
Yeah, drop your CV there.
All right. Hello, good evening to you.
That one doesn't require a PhD.
Good evening.
Hey, so you let her pick my call.
What's happen? I be not green pick am.
You know, greet pick my call.
That's on the line.
I just want to greet my daddy, the man that always gives me joy. Whenever I hear his name, in fact, if there is any high prophet that is doing our jump, everything will just calm down.
You can imagine.
Good evening, my daddy. Good evening, sir.
Quality, madam. Well done. Well done.
Sir, good evening, sir. You are welcome, sir.
Our market.
Market today we are.
Rice don't come down.
Wait. I want to give the pressure.
Why not? Okay, Barrister Darlington, they reduce your BP. Now you won't give BP with the price of things where you won't tell me. Why you call me directly when you want to talk about price? Why?
No. You know, I wanted to show you some receipts today, but I said no. If I have your personal number, I would have shared some things with you. You know, business people, we are not. You know, since you are in that radio, I want to be giving you the real thing that is happening, so that whenever somebody called you and started talking, I heard somebody called you yesterday, message.
He said rice is 75,000 naira in Ikorodu. That you said it is 90 something thousand.
Already bring it for you. Let him please. I need the contact of that person so that he can.
Oga wey coming from Ikorodu, come Madam Quality won't make you bring rice for me and her.
I want to challenge.
The line don't cut off. Madam Quality, you can send me that receipt via email. PreciousEnyitv@gmail.com. PreciousEnyitv@gmail.com. That is Precious ENYITV@gmail.com. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Precious.
Sir.
Greetings to you.
We greet you too.
Yeah, my name is
Jova, I caught you.
I have to introduce myself to you now.
Nah, lie. Before you said it, I caught you. Go ahead, Jova, very quickly.
Yeah, you tried. Barrister Darlington, the able barrister.
Jova,
I greet you, sir.
How you doing?
Yes, sir. Fine, Barrister Darlington, I am feeling your vibe. Is it because of you that made our promise to come to the studio today from the backyard?
The one and only Jova.
Jovial Jova.
Yeah, the jovial Jova.
So promise you came to form alliance because Barrister Darlington is hot this evening.
Alliance with whom now?
To be cooling off.
With the
so Precious to be cooling off Barrister Darlington's heat, Abby.
Barrister Darlington is my man. He knows that.
I know. You know, on a lighter note, you came to form alliance so that you can help Precious to overcome the heat.
No, I came to cool. I came to douse down tension and heat.
You know that the problem we have is spiritual. So you don't know where the bullet is coming from.
Barrister Darlington, I greet you double. You are too much, sir.
Well done, my brother.
You are too much. Precious, who is that person that is shooting shots? You said somebody was shooting shots.
Jova, that's not your business.
It's not your
you want to take our job from us.
Okay.
It's not your shot. They are shooting somebody. They are shooting their follow writer shots. They are shooting themselves. It's not your shots now.
Somebody was.
Jova, hurry up. We have messages to read. You've spent 4 minutes, so.
It's my time now. Should be when I
no,
Jova, your time is over. I need to be nice to my WhatsApp messengers. I need to be nice to my WhatsApp people. I need to take all their call.
I'm using my 2 minutes now, but it's not anything. Precious is threatening.
Oh yeah, it is now 2 minutes on the dot. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, Precious, let me now see what I want to say. Hey, good.
So Barrister Darlington is your lawyer now.
Yes. How can somebody wake up and begin to tell us that P2B is a nobody without them? These people cannot finish what's in this country. Did they forget how P2B came into Labour Party?
In fact, I don't understand.
They've forgotten how PDP wanted to do abracadabra. And obedience were waiting for the next move that P2B will make. Immediately he made them, Labour Party became alive, like a dead stone before that came back to life. And again, let me correct one thing. Apart from Mimiko, in Oshomole, the first time he became governor in Edo State, was in the platform of Labour Party.
He didn't go far.
Before he carried the party and go to where he went to now. See, if P2B moves from Labour Party, a lot of people have been saying it, and it's not a joke, it's real. Obedience, they are movements.
Yes.
They will move with P2B.
Exactly.
Anywhere P2B goes to, obedience will go there. And whether, I don't even know how Julius Abure is still administering over that party, Barrister Darlington, I don't understand. A man that has been, that is not recognized by INEC, a man that, I don't understand, instead of, he should quietly go away. That time that this other man was troubling him, the other man from Ibadan.
Apapa.
We were trying to, I thought personally that he was a very...
All right, thank you. Thank you, Jova. Your time is up. I appreciate you. Thank
you. I know you will chase me away.
I will, because you've spoken
extensive.
I will see you again tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Thank you. All right, promise to your messages now.
All right. This says, good evening, you're greeting us. He said, I know why people are still... I don't know why people are still questioning the integrity of Peter Obi, and they are seeing the transparency of His Excellency. The ones that have the heart of, we say devil is who they choose to honor. Anyway, all of us are suffering it now. And for Edo elections, there is nothing like peace accord. And you're saying it's war accord, it's not peace accord. And Global from Agopala said, please, is Tinubu... You're asking if the president is an arthritis caregiver because UK, our UK king, their king, suffered from arthritis not a long time ago, and you said, a medical doctor also. If
so, what is wrong with the president going to
visit? And if NNPC asks for a space at Dangote refinery, Dangote should also ask for a space at NNPC too. Well, that depends on the agreement. And this says, Nigeria is a captured state and captors administration. Labour Party crisis is fueled by outsiders from the party. They are afraid of Peter Obi because of the feat he recorded during the 2023 election. Dangote should consider massive construction of petrol stations. Okay. That would entail money, of course.
All right, so I go to YouTube now. Jessica Sumani says, Precious, we don't get your TV station here in Ghana. Please, VOP is here on DSTV. So we're on, but you can get us on YouTube now, like you get us here now. Exactly. So go to YouTube. Go and subscribe to VOP TV. VOP TV on
Voice
YouTube.
of the People TV. Type VOP, you see.
Ibo Chimara says, good evening, Prepare and Promise and Darlington. My concerns this evening is about insecurity in Nigeria. And this evening is insecurity in Nigeria. Precious, are you aware that in Imo State you will find it difficult now to see age of 25 years? That is people of 25 years in the state. President Darlington, that's your state.
No, that's
is it correct?
No, we have been shouting it here, and
so young people no longer.
I'm telling you.
Oh wow.
Well, no, because you people are not covering what is going on there.
Okay, and
it's like a deliberate policy to wipe out all the young men.
Oh, wow. They have a government. And then Jessica says, Precious, I was listening to hear you read about how Burkina Faso president disgraced Nigerian government by saying they are cowards.
Mm-hmm. Of course, is that not?
And Lindsay Con says, Precious calms down whenever her director, Abi producer, is next to her. The repower. Was she?
Only
director of life. Puchueke says, PMP and Professor Darlington, please, I want to ask, when will President Bola Tinubu come back to Nigeria?
No, visit Nigeria.
No, please.
All right. Should I? Afam from Ejigo says, Mr. Osifo is an APC apologist and one of those who put Nigeria in this mess today. Let me ask him. Has Mr. President united the country? He should cover his face in shame. Okay. And as a political leader, he is a major from Mafoluku says, please help me tell Kamoru Adeyemi from Festac to type new messages.
Okay. Emeka Nweke says the Edo State APC gubernatorial aspirant is exactly not what they think he is. You use the word, but I can't use. That is why they keep shielding him from interviews.
He was selected. He was selected to be there.
And he says, please, Presido Jagaban, let us breathe. Let the poor breathe. Mama Obasuyi says Osifo is addicted to coffee, so his brain is, oh dear. Little Mistake says, Precious, please help me ask Mr. Peter Osifo, the money they gave him, is it enough to pay his kids' fees and feed his family? Poverty is not good, though.
And TC says, good evening. I'm Wali from Oshodi. My take on this Abure and Labour Party issue is that Peter Obi and the other senior officers of the party should try to do their investigation very well, because this man Abure may want to be used against Labour Party and Peter Obi to disorganize them against 2027. And by this, our bandits rule. Okay.
All right. AGK OBDK says Abure should quietly resign and not allow himself to be more exposed. Let the 29 persons panel do the needful and bring back peace in the party. And then you said what again? Thanks for your good job that you do. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
From Ajao says, and Precious, because stop threatening Joval. On a vibe, they kill me by.
The Edcar 2010 says, please tell Peter Osifo to stop calling. He's talking out of point. He should know anywhere Peter Obi goes, every supporter of him will go there to carry from Switzerland.
And Titus from Okota says, good evening. Please, Precious, there is hunger in the... We all know that there is hunger in the land and people should stop saying in all sorts of things. Uju from Oshodi says, good evening. And do you have... when father refuses to correct his children will not give him and the community peace. Father eats grape and children haven't sought it. Our uniform men cannot apprehend those criminals in the bush, and that is why our problem is it's not spiritual.
Ojebe AK says, late Rose Parrott went independent. Obi could do likewise, talking Nigeria. But unfortunately, we don't have room for independent candidacy, Barrister Darlington.
Samuel from Oshodi says, Precious, can I shock you? The day Peter Osifo will come to your studio, you will understand what we are talking about. He will make sure he doesn't allow you talk. Mark my words.
So Cordelia Okpei has invited him for
Adewale from Oshodi says 2023 presidential election, all Nigerian citizens, even APC and PDP, better know that Peter Obi is a great man. If possible, if not, Peter Obi Labour Party will not be recognized. Okay. And this says, I beg you, let nobody analyze Peter Osifo's comments, which he is
People are paying attention
amply
to
entitled to. Anyway,
yes.
not just this evening. Allow him to remain himself, please. What is this delaying rollout of Dangote's fuel? Can Petroleum Minister explain to us? You're asking.
Elvis Ken says nobody know the logo of LP Party until before P2B came in. Okay, all right. Yeah,
Anonymous, I saw your message. I see you. I read it, but I can't read it out. This says Dayo from Fagba. I've read your message before now, Dayo. Today,
I favor Oba says, precious APC woman leader. Does it make you breathe well? You know that some people say they can't breathe. I hope you can breathe now that you've called me APC leader, and I read it for you, Abi. Okay.
And this Anna Yochuku says, don't allow Osifo or whatever you call him to near your studio. Someone is inviting him. Everyone has a chance to talk and tell their opinion.
Are we afraid of you?
All right. Kenny Kennedy says, could I please join? You're already on the live, so go ahead and join. You're here.
And Chris from Ajao says, Labour Party is not the issue. The force is the obedient. Look, I am an obedient. I'm an obedient, another not a Labour Party member. So note. Peter Obi is not Labour Party. Even if Obi is in another party, he will move the crowd, is what you're trying to say. So I'm trying to
all right, Bryce Darlington, if you can give us your parting shots as we wrap up, please.
Precious,
Sam,
please, how can we come here every day and we are pointing the way for the government, yet nobody want to take it? Then when the bubble burst, they will turn around and be blaming God and the spiritual matters. It's very funny. Is there anything that is stopping Nigeria from making progress, Precious? Please, can somebody tell me? Because it is becoming confusing. Precious, ordinary thing that people are taking for granted abroad, here it is a very big problem. Why can't Dangote roll out he has already produced this thing. Bring out this fuel, let Nigerians use it. Why is it a problem, for God's sake? Have you said that we are our own problem? The Minister of Petroleum is there.
All right.
He's not talking.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, Lagos, that's the size of our package. My name is Precious, and I appreciate everyone who's been a part of the show. And
I promise Lagos on Instagram and all the social media platforms. I'm just promising. But on Instagram, like I said, I'm promising official. And I'm not your friend. Precious is your friend.
My name is Precious, you guys. All right, thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys. We'll return your way again tomorrow evening, hopefully. I do appreciate you. And I have Kiddos Home here.
Kiddos,
welcome.
All right, my name is Victor from Kudos Homes Limited, and I'm here to bring quick information about what Kudos Homes Limited is offering everyone. Now we have our apartment, Kudos Apartment, which is located at Egbeda, to be precise. Egbeda is around Akowonjo area of Lagos State, and it's a long lease, 1-bedroom apartment going for a 12 years lease. And the price, the apartment is coming with all rooms and suites, and it's tastefully finished. So with 7 million naira, you get a tastefully finished 1-bedroom apartment for a period of 12 years. And you can start with an initial deposit of 4.5 million naira. Then you can spread out the payment for 3 months. Also, we have other interesting properties like what we have in Agbowa, Ikorodu, which is called Kudos City. And Kudos City is going for just 1 million naira per plot. Kudos City is going for just 1 million naira per plot, and is located at Agbowa, Ikorodu. We also have Kudos Heritage. Kudos Heritage is located at Omuketu Ekpe, and is going for just 2.5 million naira per plot. And then the CFO of the property is in view, so you can get Kudos Heritage, one plot of Kudos Heritage for just 2.5 million naira per plot. We also have Kudos Height, which is also going for 2.5 million naira per plot, and it's also located at Omuketu Ekpe. And the number to call is 0905 904 7514. 0905 904 7514. And in Asaba, we have Fairview Estate Phase 2, which is located at Ibuzo Main Town. Now, Fairview Estate Phase 2 is very close to the Asaba Airport. And you know the famous Coca Junction. Fairview Estate Phase 2 is around that area. And it's opposite Admiralty University. And it's going for 1.5 million naira per plot. We also have Kudos Height, which is in same location at Ibuzo Main Town, very close to the Asaba Airport and the Coca Junction. And it's going for just 750,000 naira per plot. And in Enugu, we have one which is going for 1.2 million naira per plot. And Fairview Estate Phase 1 is located at Odobudo in Nike, and it's very close to the Akanibiam International Airport. So if you are looking for a good property in Enugu State, Fairview Estate Phase 1 is a right property for you. And we have Fairview Estate Phase 2, which is located at Amukwo Nike, and is going for just 1 million naira per plot. All these property are free from government acquisition, and they have the right documents. Now, the number to call again is 0905 904 7514. 0905 904 7514. Our office address is at 171 Egbeda Idimu Road, Abule Odu bus stop. And you can also reach us on our website at www.kudoshomesLimited.com. We are also on all social medias, on Facebook and on Instagram. You can get us at Kudos Homes Limited. And don't forget our inspection days, because you need to see all of this property before you make an investment with us. We encourage inspection. So our inspection days here in the West is on Thursdays and on Saturdays. We pick you up from any location. You can come to our office. We also have various pickup locations that you can join us from, and you can come to see our properties. And the number to call again is 0905 904 7514. We are waiting for you.
You are listening to the number one station, the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Do not